Hello and welcome to our man in Bangkok, and hopefully on this new YouTube channel you'll be able to find out a little bit about things that happen in Thailand, not specifically just Bangkok but all the other places in between. And what I'd like to talk about today is a place I went to over the weekend. Actually, it was just before the weekend last week, called Suan Lamai. Now this place is out in the country. It's in Rayong. Actually, it's about 2 hours drive from Bangkok, and it's a beautiful place. When we came in, we came down a mountain road, and as you're coming down, you could see for miles. You could see all these trees, and it looked absolutely beautiful. Now this resort is quite unusual. Now when I was a child, one of the very first memories that I've got is going on holiday in a caravan. Now, when you go in a caravan in the UK, we went to North Wales, not entirely sure where it was, but I do remember being in a caravan and going on subsequent caravan holidays after that. Now this is quite unusual here because they don't really have caravans in Thailand, not as far as I'm aware. So this was the first time I'd actually seen caravans that you could go and stay in. So my wife, Na, she decided to book for us to go and stay there. Now, when you get to this place, Suan Lamai, it's an actual garden. Suan in Thai is a garden. So it's when it says garden, it isn't actually a garden, it's more of a farm. So if you go at certain times of the year, you can actually go and pick fruit, and they have a fruit buffet, so you can get all the different types of Thai fruit and you can eat them. Now when we went, we're not really interested in that. We were just interested in staying in the caravans because it was a bit of a novelty. So I took some video. I'm going to show you that now, and I'll put a narration over the top so you can get to see what that's like. And I think, well, I don't think, I know. One of the problems that we had when we got there, not so much when we were there, but when we was about to leave, was that I was going to film the sheep farm. They have a sheep farm there. Sheep seem to be a bit of a novelty in Thailand. You get these little resorts and cafes and places like that where you can go and they have sheep, which is quite novel, I think. It's a bit of a novelty. So anyway, they've got this sheep farm, and we stayed in the caravan, and the next day I was going to get up and get some footage of the sheep and other bits and pieces around the farm and try and cut it together. Now when we got up, I put all the gear into the car, and just as I was putting in the last cases, the rain started to come down. So we ran to the car, drove up the hill back to the reception, and it absolutely chucked it down, and we were talking bouncing. So I didn't really get the footage I wanted to do. So the moral of this story is get out there straight away and start filming. Don't leave it till the next day. Get it done as and when. Okay, that would be my advice there. So anyway, this is the video. You're going to see that now. It'll start off at the end of the day. Sorry, no, not at the end of the day. The beginning of the first day, when it rained. So you'll see the sign and you'll see all the rain, and then I'll show you the caravan, and you will see inside the caravan some of the fixtures and fittings that they have in there, and you'll see, kind of get an atmosphere basically. I'll show you like the terraces where the caravans are and give you a bit of a description. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so another name for this place is Kingdom of Fruit on the Mountain, which is quite romantic, and it's open from 8 AM till 5 PM if you want to go and visit. As you can see, it was raining, and this is the campsite. So you can see the caravans have their own little area, little space with a I don't know what you'd call it actually. You get a bicycle. This is transport, your own personal transport that you can use to get around and see most of the other things on the campsite. You can see the aircon unit inside there. The caravans are fully air conditioned and plumbed in. so all the electricity and water are all plumbed in. There is a big lake or pond, and most of the caravans are facing this lake. And you will see that most of the caravans are on terraces, raised terraces. Okay, so you can see most of the terraces going up the hillside there. You might see that little tent on the right. That was where the people who give out the barbecues sit. Okay, so this is a view from outside the caravan. You get a table and chairs that you can sit in. And as I say, you've got a little table at the side there and this concrete bit where you can sit outside, which is quite good. So let's go and have a look inside the caravan. If we can get the door open. Okay, welcome. Nice welcome mat there. You can probably see that there's two different types of wood. What they've actually done is taken a lot of the original fixtures out. So the bits that they've put in are a different shade or colour of wood. So they've took out the sink and the cooker and put their own things in that you'd find normally in hotels in Thailand. So we get the kettle. There's the aircon remote, TV, which we didn't use while we were there. You got a wonderful two-person bed. It's actually quite big. It probably doesn't look it there, but it is. There's the aircon unit that I just mentioned. And this is the little window out the side. This is the view, which is quite nice. Get a nice view of the lake. You can open the windows, which is good, so they're letting some clean air. So as you can see here, you've got your double bed and then you've got these bunks. And these have been fitted in. So if you've got kids or other adults who want to come and stay, that's good. You've got your fridge with your 2 free bottles of water. Microwave if you want to do some microwaving. Always a good idea to bring your own food when you go camping. And this is the bathroom. So we open the door. Very cramped actually, it was really small in here. So there's the toilet, fully plumbed in, flushes, which was great. Little shelf there where you can put things, and you can see the shampoo and body wash are in there. Little sink with a cupboard underneath. To the right of that there is another cupboard where you can put clothes, I guess, wardrobe, should I say, not a cupboard, because there isn't a lot of space in there. I think if you had more that people stay in the caravan, you'd have trouble putting your luggage in because it is quite small. This is the shower, nice and warm. You can have it cold if it's a really hot day outside, and a little door there that closes in. So just standard caravan really. I think it was probably quite an old caravan, to be fair. And there's a shot looking back so you can actually see it. It was quite small, but it was sufficient for both of us. Now the other thing is you get a little menu so you can actually order food. The usual Thai food. It is in Thai, by the way, the menu, so it's quite tricky. You can probably see they do beer on there as well. Now one of the things they did do was a barbecue set, which you pay 250 baht and you get 8 kebabs. Okay, and you can cook them. Now this is one thing I didn't like. In the evening, all these dogs started coming round. Not into that, to be honest. And they just kind of hang around waiting for food. Now, we didn't have any food at this point, but they still decided to come and hang around the caravan anyway. So there you go. Not very pleasant. Couple of negatives. One was the dog. The other was the price. 2,000 baht a night. I'm not sure whether it was worth that. If we was giving it stars, I would give it 3, and Nat also gave it a 3-star. And we only stayed one night, and as I say, that was 2,000 baht. Very relaxing, great time. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe. Costs nothing, it's free. You just press a button, or like, give us a like, and follow the channel, because I'll be putting up more videos to do with Thailand, hotels, places, culture, things to do and things not to do once you're in Thailand. Okay, thank you.